I am in the greenhouse this morning because I want to get a jump start on my peanuts. I didn't even think about it last year. I think this was like something that I just thought sounded fun and I didn't really plan for, and I just direct seeded all my peanuts, which worked out okay, but I didn't get a huge yield. I got about this much. I didn't really let anybody eat the peanuts this year because I was saving them all for seed. And then on top of that, I went ahead and bought some more of the same variety that I cannot pronounce, and I'll show you what it is. From Southern Exposure Seed Exchange. And so I think that I've got plenty this year. I'm going to soil block all these peanuts in the 2-inch soil blocker. For one, it's good use of space, and for two, I think that they'll grow better in a soil block being transplanted than in a pot. Evie's behind me learning how to crochet, so she's in here so she can ask me questions. Plus, it's just nice and warm and like enjoyable in the greenhouse. I make everybody come out here and see how amazing it is. But anyway, so inside the peanut, you know I had to get a fun variety because why would I waste time on a variety that I could get in a store? And so you're never going to see these pretty striped peanuts in a store. Let me show you. So I'm no expert on growing peanuts. I live in the Midwest, which is not a huge peanut area. But isn't that fun? Plus, I've never seen anyone around me ever grow their own peanuts, and I love to do stuff that other people don't do. So I'm going to get started soil blocking all these. So here's the time lapse.
Are we going to put the peanuts in those holes?
Hunter's gonna help me. All right. So
hello.
See how the peanut has a round end and a pointy end? Like this. You're gonna stick it pointy side down because that's where the root's gonna come out, okay?
Like this?
Mm-hmm. And start at the very first one. Oh!
Oh.
Here, I'll show you. You start at the very front and you poke it in the soil, in the center. Pointy side down, okay? So which side would you put down? Look at it. Look at the peanut. Which side would you point down? Yep.
So now I start right here.
Okay.
Push. I pushed it.
My kids ditched me to go inside and grab lunch. So all that I'm gonna do now is put a little piece of soil, like a little soil ball, on top of each of these soil blocks and just kind of close the hole. On a small seed, you wouldn't necessarily even need to cover it up, but something like a peanut that kind of has a harder shell, I like to cover up just to make sure that the moisture stays in, to soften up the seed coat and help it germinate. So as you can see, I've got tons more peanuts to sow. I'm excited to grow peanuts this year, even more peanuts this year than I did last year, because I love peanut butter. I love roasted peanuts. I love peanut everything, and things grown in the ground like peanuts, potatoes, carrots, like things that you eat that are directly from the soil carry the heaviest pesticide load. And then the farther you go down this rabbit hole of conspiracy, that's not a conspiracy, it's the truth. I just want to know where my food comes from even more, because the organic sticker on the side is nice, but at the same time I know the organic regulations, and 9 times out of 10 no one is checking on those farms. So I don't know if I trust an organic sticker if no one's coming back to check, you know what I mean? Because anyway, that's another story for another day. I could go down a hole with you, but I don't think that's for YouTube. I think that's for, like, if you come over we can talk conspiracies, because that's like my favorite subject. If you hear any gunshots in the background, there is a group of old men. They call themselves the Cowboy Association. They dress up in old-timey clothes and shoot old-timey guns at this shooting range that they built in our woods. We actually have a shooting range that came with the property. It like looks like an old western town. I'll have to show you guys sometime. It's pretty cool. My kids love to play back there. If I was a kid and I had that, it would be magical. It's still magical, and I'm 30. But they come, this is their first Sunday out, but they'll come the first Sunday of every month in good weather. So from like April to November, usually they're out here. And they don't bother us. They're like 50 plus, although some bring their grandkids. So if you hear background noise, it's the Cowboy Association pretending to be cowboys. But I have a lot yet to do today. We are on the cusp of building all of our garden beds in the back, which is super exciting. So look for that in the future. And yeah, I got a lot of work to do. So until next time.